We've been getting a lot of questions about the fact that either you used to belong to Council of Foreign Relations and you might still belong there. I haven't checked, and they want to know, like, is there a reason? Why are you still part of it if you are, and like, do you plan on trying to sway them, because they've been known to work in conjunction with our intelligence communities that you obviously are so critical of. So, like, if you could give us a little insight into that, that'd be dope.
So the committee that I first joined when I was elected to Congress in 2012, was sworn in early 2013, was the Foreign Affairs Committee. The first year I was there, I was on the Homeland Security Committee, and then moved from there to the Armed Services Committee. And as you know, one of the main reasons that I ran for Congress was to try to influence and impact our foreign policy, to not just tweak around the edges, but to bring about this sea change that we need to see to end these wasteful regime change wars and focus on how we're putting the interests of our country at the forefront of the decisions that we're making. So the Council on Foreign Relations, I'm looking to engage with different people who are working in this area. I was basically what they call a term member for the Council on Foreign Relations, which is for people who are under the age of 40, and it lasts for 5 years. And so they have different things that they that they do to bring people into these conferences, host speakers and things like that. Brought in some speakers to Congress in dealing with North Korea, and through that process heard a very diverse set of views from fellows and different people who are a part of that organization, some of whom share my worldview, many others who do not. So again, I think it's
basically the same situation you're in Congress with right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, it's
many others do not.
It's I think we like we said earlier, we can't be afraid to have these engagements and conversations. Look, my mission is very clear. My position is very, very clear, and it's not something that wavers regardless of who I'm talking to.
That's amazing to hear that you're willing to be in the lion's den and still say, well, I'm going to use my voice to persuade people, and if you don't like it, well, sorry, you got to deal with it anyway. So that's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that.
If we only sit in rooms with people who we agree with, then we won't be able to bring about the kind of change that we need to see. There's a lot of folks who don't know a lot of the information that you guys have, who haven't done a lot of that research. And so it's important to be able to expand and to get out in front of people and answer their questions and try to raise that awareness about the truth of what's going on.
Absolutely.